Hello everyone and welcome to Brubius Games and Things. I am Brubius and today we are playing Warhammer Mark of Chaos Battle March. Now this game came out quite a while ago, all the way back in 2006 as Warhammer Mark of Chaos, and in 2008 the expansion Battle March came out, and GOG has recently added this to their library as a whole, and I thought we'd give that a go. So let's quickly look at the campaign. Now as you can see there are three: the Empire, the Orcs and Goblins and Hordes of Chaos campaigns. We will see if we can work our way through all of them, but at the moment we are going to start with Chapter 1, The Call of War.
It has been a long and bloody year since the end of the Great War. While the Emperor has claimed victory, the peace that so many heroes gave their lives for has not settled on the lands. The hordes of chaos, though leaderless, continue to taint the northlands of the Empire. Vicious warriors attack merchant caravans and raid isolated farms and villages. The Emperor's battle-weary soldiers patrol the forests and hills, ever vigilant against bloodthirsty warbands intent on looting and slaughter. In the months following Emperor Magnus's great victory over the Chaos Hordes at the gates of Kislev, sporadic fighting plagued the lands of the Northern Empire. Though scattered and leaderless, Chaos warbands still ravaged south, pillaging and destroying. Hard-pressed, the armies of the Elector Counts grew weary from constant war. Even as the first chill of autumn touched the air, Count Otto von Gruber of Ostermark gathered his forces east of the Middle Mountains to battle yet one more incursion. Amongst his captains was young Stefan von Kessel, a man with a reputation tainted by the execution of his grandfather for chaos worship, and whose brand-scarred face bore the mark of chaos itself.
Can you tell this came out 13 years ago? My goodness me. Those graphics have not aged well. At least the cutscenes. Damn. Wow.
It is imperative that we hold the higher ground from which we can bombard the enemy with our cannons. Captain Steimer will hold the line of this side of the River Osbeck, backed up by Captain Feldsturm's artillery.
What is my role, Count?
You will take a contingent to cross the river and attack the watchtower the Chaos forces are holding on the hill. Drive them back and secure that hill so Feldsturm can set up his battery on the higher ground.
Righty-ho. Take the tower. Yeah, so I've been playing Warhammer, the tabletop game, on and off for the last, well, 21 years. And the one thing you will see about this game, the cutscenes haven't necessarily aged well, but the in-game models, I absolutely love them because they were absolutely taken from the tabletop models themselves, all the way down to the hats and the feathers. But yeah, let's see what we've got here. So we have our handgunners, and we have our swordsmen, and we have good old Stefan von Kessel right here. Now what we want to do, everyone,
the Empire will prevail!
Indeed it will.
I shall be at the forefront of the fight.
Well, no, obviously not. Anyway, anyway, we put our handgunners in the front, and we've got the tower here. I'm sure there'll be more to do after we grab that, but for the moment we put our handgunners in the front, and we
the Empire will prevail.
add him to the unit. Again, this is weirdly a lot like the tabletop game. You can add your heroes and lords to any compatible unit, and he will certainly add a buffer to, I'm assuming it's a buffer to their morale. But anyway, so I think we'll put them in put him in run mode. Why not?
The Empire will prevail.
And now we end the deployment phase, and we will probably come up against some enemies pretty soon.
Men of the Empire, your time has come. From the walls of that tower we can strike forth at the hated slaves of darkness. The gods have offered up this hour for our vengeance, so grasp it with fervor and salve your anguish with the blood of the Northmen. Drive them back to their caves and take that tower!
Okay then. So, obviously these green markers there is their range.
The southern cowards have found us! Kill them all!
And we've now got our first enemy.
We shall rout the scum
What
from
we
the
want to
field.
do is we want to move them up a bit, and as soon as they come in range we want to do a volley fire, because this is absolutely devastating. There's only 20% chance to hit,
Will be the end of us. They need to be destroyed before we can advance.
but as you can see,
The might of Sigmar
that has
has crushed
completely
the foe.
wiped them
Protect
out.
our lands, guard our people.
The only thing I do find a little bit annoying, and
The foe have been spotted.
I don't seem to have found the option to be able to turn their voices off.
Magnus and the Empire!
They talk every single time you click on them.
Get moving, you slugs!
I am needed over there.
Let's see where we go with this. We don't need to pick up these items because they will automatically be added
I shall be
at
where
the end of the
fighting is
battle,
thickest.
regardless of whether
We
you pick
await
them
your
up or not.
orders.
But let's see. These marauders here, again, a lot like the actual tabletop game. And the axe throwers here. These guys we do kind of need to be a little bit careful of.
Get moving, you slugs!
But overall, marauders, fairly weak unit to be honest.
For Magnus and the Empire!
So are they actually going to... Alright, so there we go.
Ready and willing. Full volley!
We shall
army of
rout
the
the
Emperor
scum
is
from
under
the
attack.
field.
Ready and prepared.
I did not mean to get my handgunners
Thrust the foe.
into contact with
For
them.
Magnus and the Empire! Onwards, brave lads!
Let's see.
Fire at will!
There we go.
The tower is ours again.
I think I've got this on normal. Either that or handgunners are fairly strong. I can see my handgunners have already gone up a level.
Yes, my lord.
So we have now taken the tower, I believe.
For Magnus and the Empire!
See if we take the
The
tower.
defense of the Empire is the quest is not as it first seems. The foe have been spotted. Look! It seems we're not fighting alone!
Good. Ah, a bright wizard. From the colleges of magic.
Take a fireball at your hairy ass!
Step lively there! The army of the Emperor is under it. The quest is not as it first seems. Forward!
We
Try
have
and get
learned
him
much from the elves.
out.
Death and glory! Fire at will! Volley fire!
There is bloody work to be done this day.
And we'll
Death will follow me.
Yep.
We await your order. The might of Sigmar has thrust the foe.
See if we can
That's not possible,
volley.
my lord.
No. Come on.
Advance on the enemy!
Now in range of the volley. I've got quite a
We
few
await your orders.
of them. Oh. Camera's a bit wonky there. And we've got them as well.
History
Fantastic.
shall tell of the great feats of the Empire's heroes.
Yep.
Loaded and eager, my lord.
Yep. And now we might as well get rid of this watchtower. And with that, our reinforcements will soon be on their way.
History shall tell of the great feats of the
Have a look
Empire's
at our
heroes.
objectives. Got the Bright Wizard, Hell Darkness, and they must reach and retrieve the item within the... Oh, okay. Okay then, we'll grab that then.
The Emperor commands.
History shall tell
Enchanted
of the great
armor.
feats of the Empire's
Fantastic.
heroes.
And we've got cannons coming up now, and I think the mission ends once they reach the top here, and there will be another laughably old cutscene. And then we can move on.
History shall tell of the great feats of the Empire's heroes.
And that is our cue that we have won. Here we go.
Those abominations will kill no more men of the Empire. Signal the advance! Praise Sigmar!
There we go.
Victory is yours!
That was a fairly easy first mission. There you go, we did quite well actually. We only lost 10. and we killed 73. Yeah. Cool. And we did it in 6 minutes. With yet another incursion by the forces of chaos turned back, Count Otto von Gruber and his captains hold a council of war.
A finely won victory, wouldn't you say, Count Gruber?
I would have said hard fought, Captain Steimer. The priests of Moor will be busy for days burying the dead, don't you think?
A costly victory, yes, Captain von Kessel, but one that we had to achieve. Count Feuerbach's army has suffered many casualties these past months, and last week he took my advice to pull back his forces to Talabaya. If we had failed today, the Northmen would have killed everyone between here and Wolfenburg within days. Our army stands alone.
We cannot rest until the Chaos filth are driven from Sigmar's realm.
Fine words, von Kessel. Though it is the traitors in our midst that concern me more than the Northman hordes.
If you have an accusation to make...
Enough! Word from the generals of Kislev is that another horde is gathering in the north. War bands still roam freely. The safety of the Empire is far from assured at the moment. We must strike hard against this invasion and choke it in its infancy. We must attack where they are gathering.
I would be honored, my lord.
No, I need you with my army. Von Kessel will head north and seek out their camp.
As you command, my lord. Where would you have me march?
Travel east and north, via Esterdorf if you need to resupply, and press on further northwards. There are regiments from my army and others on patrol in the region. Gather up any of them if you can. We will need as many men as possible for the battles ahead.
I hope you can be trusted. Disobedience is in your blood.
My loyalty is to the Empire alone.
Righty-ho. Okay then. So we'll now soon see the overland map. There we go. So yeah, as you can see in the loading screen there is the overland map. When I first played this, I thought it was going to be like a Total War game. It's not. It's not. It's very much story driven. You do get certain choices, but it is very much stage by stage, battle by battle. But yeah, before Stefan leaves the camp, Otto von Gruber orders one of his halberdier regiments to join Stefan's army. And if we press this button here, make camp, we can have a look at them. There we go. There are the halberdiers, and we need to replenish our troops. And you can do this in camp, but you will also come across towns where there will be more things available to you. So more like well, you'll see in a second. Yeah, full replacements. Full replacements. There we go. And now we make our way to Garlish.
Hey, Sigmar! It's been a long while since we saw an army in these parts, and the northern war bands grow bolder every day. We have a fine inn for those who wish to relax, and you may find more men willing to join you at the barracks. If it supplies you'll be needing, then we have a man with some talent with a hammer and anvil, and also a specialist in more exotic goods, an alchemist by trade. There's a shrine too for those wishing for something a bit more spiritual for their refreshment.
Yeah, so the things that he just mentioned are the things that aren't available to you in camp. Now, the temple, for example, does do the replenishment thing for the same price, but it also offers things like Bless that you can buy for a unit. As you can see here, increases the chance to hit in the next battle by 5% after a missed attack for the selected unit there. And then also morale. Not so much an issue in this early game, but certainly as the battles get harder, morale is definitely something you want to keep an eye out. Then we've got the armory, and since we do have over 5,000 gold, we will take advantage of it. And you know, so it does still work a little bit like a Total War game. So obviously your units, they do gain experience, and also as they go up in experience, I don't know if you've noticed, but beforehand when we started out as level 0 essentially, or level 1 rather, we had 18 men. With level 2 we now have 26, and so as you go up in number, so do go up in level, so does the amount of men. But we can also upgrade their weapons, which increases their chances to hit, and their armor, and then the Warhammer Tabletop Classic Champion, Musician and Standard Bearer, which do various things actually. I think one, yeah, it's quite vague, but yeah, so I think what we will do, so I'm very much a hand gunner kind of person, so what I will do is I will spend money on an increased chance to hit, and these are permanent, and I think I'll get them as well, and that, and then that way we have a bit more of a fighting chance just in case we do get intercepted. Do we need armor? I don't think we really need armor yet. I think we will have, I think we will just, no, for the halberdiers I think we will upgrade them as well, and the armor as well, because they're melee, and let's just give them the whole gamut there. And obviously if you click on your leader you can definitely see, so he's now got, can we afford, yes, let's buy him a horse, why not. And these are the items that you pick up, and so obviously we have the enchanted armor here that we picked up in the last battle, and he hasn't picked up anything yet, but he does have his own Morian ring, which is +5 shooting damage resistance, and as we fight more battles the more items we'll pick up, and we can then freely swap them between our characters. Barracks is where you can get your extra units. We don't need those at the moment since the battles we are fighting are still relatively small. And the alchemist is where you can buy items. So let's have a look. I think we want to, might as well buy him a nice sword, because I have a feeling that he will be in close combat quite a lot of the time. So now we go on to our next combat and see how we do there. Empire forces have been attacked by a horde of vicious greenskins, and Stefan must relieve them before they are overwhelmed. So we'll do this one, and I think we'll have our wizard, and might as well just put all of them on there. There we go. Right. Orcs are powerful and aggressive warriors, which is more than can be said for goblins, whose only advantage is their numbers. Indeed, goblins incredibly cowardly, but very, very funny. Do this. So I believe we have to save, yes, and so we will have orcs, I believe, on this side, and so we will again,
get moving, you slugs. Onwards, brave lads.
and I think we're good. I think we're going to see if we can protect him by putting him in, add him to here, why not?
I can control my powers.
Right, he's on a horse, so he cannot be added to foot troops. He can now only, I mean, you can switch the horse on or off, but when he is mounted, you can only add him to cavalry units from now on. So we'll enter deployment phase.
The quest is not as it first
Prepare
seemed.
for battle! Our comrades are beset, but we shall deliver them from this filthy horde. Move swiftly and decisively. With courage and strength, we shall destroy the greenskins before they know they are doomed. Strike like the hammer of Sigmar himself!
Come on, greenskin
Orc
scum!
Arrow boys.
You'll pay
Okay,
in
gotta
blood!
get rid of them.
We have learned much from the elves.
There will be no respite while one foe
The
draws
allies
breath.
of the Empire beset.
I think we'll do the same thing. Orc boys
The
and
Bright
stuff.
College
So
offers
what
its
we're
aid.
going to do here is throw a
Sure of your footing,
fireball.
men. The ground is boggy here and will slow you down.
And-
March around the mud and mires.
The army of the Emperor is
Volley.
under attack. Ready and willing.
You cannot escape the Pay attention to orders!
There we go. And we have made them flee. But now
Glory to the Empire!
we do need to concentrate on the arrow boys because they,
Heed my call!
even though they're not necessarily great at firing,
The foe have been spotted.
they're not necessarily great at accuracy.
We have learned much from the elves. The winds of magic grow stronger.
Death and glory!
And we made them run away too. Fantastic.
The might of
There we
Sigmar
go.
has crushed the foe.
Stand firm! I bring destruction to the Emperor's foes.
And these are goblins, so they should hopefully.
I come from the colleges of magic.
Oh, look.
The
We
foe
took
have been
the Emperor's
spotted.
shilling. The lore of fire is mine to command.
The army of the Emperor is under attack.
Ah. Oh, cool. I wasn't aware it was a unit thing.
We took the Emperor's shilling.
See how they're doing.
I command the powers of pyromancy.
Doing quite well actually. So. And they're running away already.
Lord
Fantastic.
Teclis has taught me the art of fire.
Independent fire!
Why are they not firing? Oh, it doesn't matter either way. I think we've sorted them out.
Fight with pride, fight with courage.
The might of
Show me your
Sigmar has
weapons
crushed the
and
foe.
march out. Your allies in Altdorf have sent me.
Okay.
Death and glory!
I think we will now move these guys
On the
a
left,
little bit
move out!
further
Form
up.
up in advance!
I come from the colleges of magic.
Ready and prepared. The foe have been spotted.
Goblin spear thrower, another ranged unit, so we want to
Take up firing positions!
get rid of them as
These
quickly as we
barricades will make
can.
ideal firing positions. Make use of them.
Emperor's foes.
Yeah.
Taking up new positions.
The defense of the Empire is growing stronger.
Volley.
The army of the Emperor is
There we
under
go.
attack. The Greenskins have trolls with them. What should we do?
And we've made them flee.
The might of
Fantastic.
Sigmar has crushed the foe.
See if we
The
can get
Bright College offers its aid. Burn! Burn!
There we go.
What would you have me do, gentlemen?
See. I think we
For
can
Magnus
comfortably.
and the Empire!
Oh, okay. Slightly more serious. Orc arrow boys, orc boys.
I command the
I
powers
think
of
actually we will go
pyromancy.
back here.
Men of the Empire!
And we'll want to move units forward.
What would you have me do, gentlemen?
I think we will.
The army of the Emperor is under attack. Death and glory! Blow them apart!
Smoke and ruin shall spread.
See if we can quickly.
Perhaps I shall build a tower here.
The defense of the Empire is growing stronger.
Slash and thrust.
There we go.
The soldiers are ready, my lord.
Oh, okay. Oops.
I am needed over there. The enemy will pay with their blood.
We're doing okay, we're doing okay.
Offers its aid.
Let's have another fireball. There we go.
Bastards! Kill them all! This has taught me the art of fire.
Fantastic. And I think we're going to wipe them out as well.
We shall prevail.
And
Stand firm!
there we
Yes, my
go.
lord. The army of the Emperor is under attack.
Might
Flame
well
and
do that.
destruction are yours to command!
The allies of the Empire we await your command.
We'll come back for them later!
Yep.
Sharpen your blades, men. The general has orders.
Yeah.
There will be no respite while one foe draws breath.
Step out smartly, lads.
And whilst they're running away,
The might of Sigmar is just
we
my
will want
lord.
to do that. Oh yeah, we might as well go this way and have these guys
Full volley!
attack
Fire,
here.
fire, fire!
Because these guys seem to be doing okay. No one's attacked yet. So
The foe have been spotted. We shall prevail.
The general wants no prisoners!
might as well
The
go
army
all
of
in.
the
It's a
Emperor
fairly
is
easy
under
fight.
attack. The allies of the Empire beset.
Victory is assured.
Remember the deeds of Sigmar! Slaughter these savages!
And see if we can move around the side. No? They're not working.
What would you have me do? I've not
fireball.
been trained to do that.
Throw a
The foe
fireball.
have been spotted.
And
Ready and prepared.
loop. There we go. Fantastic.
Kill them now! Courage!
And now we move these guys forward.
What would you have me do, General?
Around the back.
I will do what I can to bring victory.
Protect our lands. Guard our
Let's have him
people.
charge. Why not?
The faithful shall prosper. For Sigmar!
Yeah, the leaders
The army
are
of the Emperor is under
quite
attack.
powerful. The wizard is
The allies
quite
of the
vulnerable,
Empire beset.
but then again he is, I think, more or less counted as a ranged unit. But our lord certainly, he can certainly go up against the best
The might of
and
Sigmar
quite
has
easily
crushed the foe.
wipe
Winds of
out
magic
a
grow
unit there.
stronger.
So they're fighting right now. I believe there is a
Protect our
an
lands.
enemy lord
Guard
somewhere
our people.
over there that we need to get rid of.
The
Check
might
our
of
objectives
Sigmar
again.
has crushed the foe.
Oh no, we just need to save. Oh, okay then. Fair enough, cool.
I command the powers of pyromancy.
Throw a nice little fireball at that. While
The
we're at
might
it,
of Sigmar has
and
crushed
now
the
we will
foe.
get our lord
Victory
and
is
have him
assured.
intercept. Have him intercept,
The army of the Emperor
and
is
he
under
should
attack.
be.
Your allies in
Enemy
Altdorf
commander
have
has been
sent
sent into Moor's grasp.
And we've just killed,
History shall
Fire,
tell of the
fire,
great
fire!
feats of the Empire's heroes.
and that is our cue. We have won. We have won. Fantastic. I do like this game. It's very simplistic. I mean, it does get a little bit more difficult as the game goes on. But yeah, I mean, it's nowhere near as complicated as any of the Total War games.
Glory
So
to
we
the
will enter the
Empire!
camp now, I believe, because we've got to. Yeah, we need to go to the camp. So once we're past here, we should fulfill all of the requirements, and we should make it. We should make it. We should.
History shall tell of the great feats of the Empire's heroes.
There we go. When they've said that, that means you've done it. As we can see here, yep, we've done all of them. Fantastic.
Praise Sigmar! Victory is yours!
Another battle well done. I lost a little bit more than I'd have liked, but we did kill all of them. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so as you can see on that marker there, we've gone past Garlic and now we've completed Saviour, and the next bit in the overland map will be a choice.
God bless you. You're a welcome arrival.
Master Kurt Leuten. I'm Captain Stefan von Kessel, here with messages from Count Gruber. I was warned of Chaos warbands all over this area, but there was no mention of orcs.
This was just a raiding force. Our patrols found a camp to the east, but there's too many of them. I have another detachment to the north. With your men, we could hunt the orcs down.
Our orders are quite specific. We are to march northwards with all speed. Master Leuten, the Count needs your aid in fighting the Northmen.
My men will be here to protect the road and the villages against orcs. Until that army has been scattered, I'm not going anywhere.
We need every soldier we can get to fight the Northmen. Another horde is gathering, one that will make the orcs seem like a mere nuisance. Talabayam itself could fall. Thousands of women and children slaughtered.
All right, all right. I'll leave enough men to patrol the road, and I'll take the rest to muster with the Count.
Thank you. You're a man who knows his duty.
Well, there you have it. So, after the victorious battle, Stefan's warriors searched the dead bodies of the enemy and found 3,500 gold. Fantastic. And now, let's quickly... I wonder, we'll just fit in. I think, yeah, we will... Retribution... Green Dawn. Green Dawn, I believe, is... Can't remember, but tell you what, we will enter the town and we will replenish our men. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And Staff of Sorcery, he can do with that, so we can pass that on to him. There we go. Plus 5% sight range, plus 10% to all spells. And I think we're good. Right, into the Alchemist. No, that's fine, that's fine. I think. To the armory, yeah, no, yeah, I think we'll leave it at that, and we will come back in the next video and we will do the Green Dawn, and then we will get to the Elden Walder Patrol. I think that's where we get some huntsmen, some archers, and then we will do the mission Retribution. But that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you want to see further videos like this on this channel, and I hope you have a lovely rest of the day.